Hey guys, welcome back, welcome aboard, welcome home, depending on where you are in relation to this channel and this journey. Today we are talking about the Aquarius full moon that's happening on the 23rd of July 2021. It happens at 1 degree of Aquarius, and it's happening at 9:37 Central Standard Time. Yesterday we began Leo season, so let's talk for a minute about the axis of Leo and Aquarius energy. Of course, Leo is will, vitality, the ego, the me, right? And Aquarius is the complementary sign. So Aquarius is that actualized self that we put within the collective, right? How am I in service? How am I best a part of those around me? Aquarius energy is all about humanity and independence, intuition. It's about ideals. It's about progress. It's about being original, generous, right? It's very humanitarian, super loyal, also very quirky and intellectual, right? Aquarians love to be witnessed as eccentric. It can also feel a little scattered, a little chaotic, a little unpredictable, perhaps even a little stubborn. Yeah, great expressions. So this particular moon happens conjunct Pluto and even Saturn up there in Aquarius, still of course squaring Uranus. So what does it mean to have this beautiful full moon conjunct Pluto? Well, we know that full moons are times of being witness, right? We know that at a full moon, what we're doing is being in witness of our process, figuring out what to keep, figuring out what to shift, figuring out what to move into, what to release, what to perhaps tweak or shift in any kind of way. So as this moon, right, all about emotions, is conjunct Pluto, this amplifies, right, that sense of emotional power. Pluto is that beautiful Shiva energy, right? The witnessing of creation and destruction. So really highlighting what is working for you, what is working against you, and how can you amplify those things that are working for you, and how can you just relieve yourself of the things that aren't. Pluto is about fearless exploration, right? It's about regeneration and rebirth, transformation. It's about never shying away from the opportunity to reinvent yourself, to reimagine yourself. It's also internal energy as opposed to its generational progressions. So in the way that Pluto affects the collective with Aquarius, that effect begins internally, right? Pluto also rules things like phobias or fears, right? How you psych yourself out in your own brain. It's about perhaps psychological conditioning or obsession, but definitely it's lodged within your own imagination. Pluto is also trining Neptune right now, so this is real from the depths. And remember that both of these planets are retrograde right now, so all this work is internal, and Neptune is giving you that beautiful reality check, so that all of these things are able to be put into effect in practical ways, not just kind of in your imagination, although that is where all change starts. We also really want to talk about the fact that there are a lot of oppositions right now, which is fun and exciting because those are always opportunities. There's a lot of beautiful trine energy, right? Neptune is trining Mercury, allowing for smoother communication, especially since Neptune is retrograde. And Saturn is trining the North Node, creating that opportunity for all of us to really be putting into action the ways that we shift and change our lives in that practical day-to-day, right? Not just in the ethereal, like, ooh, that sounds like a great idea. No, in the way that you wake up and get out of bed and put your feet on the floor and function every single day. So how are we able to be in transformation so that we can be in deeper service, or so that we can perhaps deepen our experience of ourselves, right? Because ultimately Aquarius is that energy of, it's really the final actualized self progress, right? Because once that Aquarius moves into Pisces, then we're kind of in that karma stage. So this is where you can actually shine within the collective, not just as an individual, but for the collective. So how can you shift and transform your life to be in deeper service? Well, I mean, those are great questions. Here's what I'd like you to know. In between this full moon and the next full moon is the Lionsgate portal, the new moon at 16 Leo on 8/8, right? Also a very big deal. Super charged energy in terms of what we're putting out into the world. On the 22nd of August, we have the next full moon also in Aquarius, 29 degrees of Aquarius, right? So really the work that you do will definitely come back in cycle at the end of August, especially at that 29 degrees of Aquarius. And where we have the moon conjunct Pluto this time, next full moon will be conjunct Jupiter. So the ways that you are able to dive into your depth this time will absolutely 100% be in charge of how you experience that next full moon. So do your deep work now so that you can pull in the rewards later. Let's talk about it. We've got Justice and the Knight of Wands, right? So this is about balancing your forward motion, really being in control of the way that you choose to move forward, right? This is not giving in to those obsessive thoughts, to those fearful thoughts, but rather really choosing to be in your heart space, and let your passion pull you forward, right? We have Mars and Venus right now. Mars, of course, in Leo and Venus in Virgo, right? And so they really create the invitation to move forward in that balanced way. So take a cue. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, of course, being that full embodiment of your resourced state, right? Capricorn, where Pluto is sitting, is all about that beautiful energy conjunct this moon. So really witnessing that ability to be in your fully resourced state. And of course, we know that that fully resourced state is not just about what you have in your hand, but what you have in your heart as well. We've got the Eight of Wands, again, talking more about this forward motion, forward movement. From this full moon to the next, you have an opportunity to make some shifts and changes. So make sure that you are in possession of your internal state of abundance, your internal awareness of your own abundance, right? That intuitive willingness to shift and change those beliefs, to really be in that state of creation and destruction, not afraid to get rid of anything, because you know that everything that you give up, you're getting on the back end. So no worries there, right? Keep moving, keep moving. We got the Six of Pentacles and the Sun. I mean, come on. So the Six of Pentacles, beautiful card. It is our minor of the Justice card here. So we're talking about, again, balanced state, right? In this, echoing this Queen of Pentacles, in this state of fully resourcedness. This is having enough to give away, right? This is, I am in my abundance, so much so that I am able to be a funnel, to be a conduit for other people. And the Sun, of course, the happiest card in the deck, reminding us that when we're in that beautiful, fully resourced state and accepting it, that there's nothing that we ever have to think about in terms of scarcity, especially as we have this beautiful Aquarius full moon, right? Asking us to have faith in our power to be that strong link in the chain for the collective, right? Never needing to back down or back up. And then we have the Tower and the High Priestess. Gosh, that's exciting, isn't it? I think this has a lot to do with this double full moon in Aquarius. So again, talking about absolutely fearlessly knowing intuitively what to allow to shake out, knowing that whatever you need is coming back on that backside, never even thinking twice about anything that has anything to do with scarcity or lack or giving into those fears or obsessive thoughts or phobias or anything, knowing that within you lies every single answer to every question that you could have. And that Aquarius energy is absolutely 100% that beautiful, I've got that, right? Never being afraid to be generous, never being afraid to be fully independent, simply because one knows that one is the source of all things, right? Conjunct that Pluto. It's so beautiful, right? It's about being fully in your own power and really stepping into the ways that you can shift your own destiny, right? As Saturn is trining that North Node, how is what I am able to accomplish going to shift and change my destiny? And in shifting and changing my own destiny, change the destiny of every single thing. Well, I mean, that's where the work starts, right? In the mirror. It's good and good for you. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay. There we go. Should you choose to accept it? Well, I mean, that's a perfect message for an Aquarius full moon. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to hold space, right, for the highest good of all. And really, really accept your mission to be that strongest link in the chain, to be that that foundation, right? And to not be afraid to pull up from the depths. Look at that. See how it works? Okay, we have number 48, which is poised. Look, she's so happy. I just love it. Huh. All right, let's see what she's got going on, shall we? One off. Ta-da. Poised, being ready. Okay, we know this. It's Aquarius. Hello. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Well, I mean, I think we just covered all that, didn't we? Like, this is that mission statement time. This is, I know what I'm here to do. I have no fear about doing it. I have all the resources I need, and I'm not afraid to let go in order to move forward. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to get right with all of that, because now's the time. We will talk again, of course, over the weekend about what's up next week. But keep in mind that we have that Lionsgate portal coming up on the 8th of August. That is a Leo new moon at 16 degrees Leo on 8/8. I want you to just roll with that for a minute. And then I want you to know that we have another Aquarius full moon coming up at the end of August. 29 degrees. That'll be a big one. That's all about expansion. So what you are digging up right now and rooting and seeding you will witness as expansion and growth. So be in it to win it right now. Accept your mission. Happy full moon, y'all.